Everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So here today we are going to be deriving the nth term of an AP. So if you have, let's say, the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, like that. So you can tell that you know that the common difference is equal to term number 2 minus term number 1, like that. So this gives us, we are going to have something like, this gives us our term number 2 is 6 minus 3. This gives us a 3, like that. So this is our common difference, like that. So if this is our common difference, it simply means to say, to find the next term, you add 3. So our 3 plus 3, that's 6, plus 3, that's 9, plus 3, that's 12, like that. So that is basically what the next term will be. So if we add these 3, it is that. So this is called the D. So that means to say, if you have so this is how we derive. We come up with a table showing the position, showing the term. So the position is such that we are going to have our term number 1. We are going to call it A1. So in this case, if we have our 3, we call it A1, like that. For the term number 2, it will be equal to A1 plus the D. Now why D? Because if you have 3, you add the D, which is your 3, it will be 3 plus 3, it will give you a 6. Then if you add another 3, 6 plus 3, it will give you 9. If you add another 3, it will give you 12, like that. That means to say the third term, you are going to add another D, so it will be A1 plus D plus the D, which will be equal to A1 plus the 2D, like that. Continuing, we are going to have, let's just go up to 5. If you want, you can go to 6. So we have A1 plus the last term is 2D plus the D, which will give you A1 plus the 3D. Fifth term will be A1 plus 4D. Now, as you look at the pattern, if you have the second term, you have 1D. If you have 3, if you have the third term, you are going to have your 2D. If you have 4, you are going to have your 3D. If you have 5, you are going to have 4D. So that means to say, as we continue, D will be, the coefficient of D will be less by 1. So that means to say, here we can have 5, 6, 7, 8. You do this, then you're just going to say about the nth term. So the nth term will be A1 plus. We know that D, the coefficient of D is less. So whatever term you have your minus 1, then you have your D, like that. Now why is this true? Because even 4 is the same as 5 minus 1. That's how come we have 4. Even 3 is the same as 4 minus 1. That's how come we have the fourth term minus 1. That gives us that. So doing that will guarantee you max. So we are going to get something that is equivalent to, that means to say the nth term. Therefore, the nth term, let's say, therefore, the nth term is given by an should be equal to A1 plus the n minus 1 times the D. So that is the formula. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you would like, subscribe, and share for more. See you in the next tutorial.